Today I'm going to be making a video on my 2003 GMC Duramax. As you can see, it's behind me here. It's got 85,000 original miles on it, and I just wanted to give you guys a little walk around of the truck. It's not the cleanest, but it is pretty clean for a 23-year-old truck, in my opinion at least. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is the truck. Like I said, it's a 2003 GMC Duramax. I just picked it up a couple weeks ago. It's got 85,000 original miles on this guy. 23-year-old truck, 85,000 miles. It's not the cleanest. She's got some imperfections, but I figured I'd show you guys anyways. So, starting off over here, not the cleanest. She needs a little cleaning up underneath of her. Same with the front. The front's a little worse, in my opinion. It's not rust, it's just discoloration and grime. I mean, there's nothing actual rusty on the truck itself, but just discoloration. You come up here, it's got a cowl hood on it that is painted the paint match code. It's got stock headlights, stock grille. These fender flares are gross. I'm wanting to take those off and paint those black, sand them down, paint them black, get them matching. Also want to get new mirrors for this, updated mirrors with switchbacks and all that good stuff. This truck is pretty much as stock as I could find. It's even got the stock exhaust. However, it does have a 6.5-inch lift, I believe, that needs repainted. It is not the cleanest. But the whole reason I really bought this truck was because I wanted one ever since I was a little kid, but just couldn't find one in good shape that I felt like spending almost $20,000 on like I did this guy. I paid $18,000 for this, which may or may not be a good deal. Personally, I think it's a great deal, but yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys the inside here. Pretty clean. Over there, the driver's seat has a small rip and a small rip there. For like 400 bucks, you can get the whole thing redone. Send it to your door and you put it on. I've heard it's like 4 bolts. This truck comes factory with the Bose audio. I think this is the most limited out or optioned out truck that you could get back in 2003. It also has the DVD player. That thing is absolutely massive. I think it's like a 12-inch screen, which is pretty big in my opinion. Coming around the back here, also really clean. The back is just pretty much perfect. The truck needs a shampoo, stinks a little bit in there just from sitting. The carpet's in really good shape though. As you can see, just a couple little stains here and there. The paint's not perfect. Sure you might be able to tell, you know, 2003, some orange peel. I don't believe this truck has ever been repainted. I think it's factory paint because on the top, it's kind of fading on the very top. Not on the doors or anything, but just on the very top. I'll come over here and show you guys the miles on this guy. $86,000 miles. I've put about 1,000 miles on it since I have owned it. It's been a great 1,000 miles. I love the truck. I love the way it drives. I'm coming from a 2003 Dodge Cummins, and that thing rides like an old bucking horse. I mean, it feels terrible going down the road. This thing, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's got the stock front end from 23 years ago, and it still drives great. It doesn't make any noises, any pops, anything like that. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. My goal is to get this thing cleaned up and kind of get it to a show build type of deal. I'm not sure if I'm wanting to go with wides for the tires or if I'm wanting to do a bead lock, like a chrome bead lock setup, but I definitely want to keep this chrome. I'm going to get new chrome of that. Probably going to get chrome door handles as well, along with the chrome capped mirrors. I think that'll just look super clean on this thing. The tint needs taken off of that window and redone because somehow it got messed up. But this is a pretty good depiction of what a 23-year-old truck looks like that's been pretty significantly taken care of, I would think, in my opinion, with how clean it looks. I mean, there's no dents on the entire rig. There's not a single dent. There's one scratch on the bed on the driver's side, and I mean, that's about it. I'll show you guys up under here. It's not terrible, but it's not the cleanest. I'm definitely gonna clean it all up and get it looking all good. Probably paint everything black, take it apart, repaint everything. What's actually pretty cool though is if you come over here, these things are known for having really bad fuel filters. And this, I don't know if you can see, this one actually has a fast fuel system in it. So that's a super good plus. The injectors, worst injectors ever made in any diesel in this truck right here. I have a set of 45 overs at my house that I'm going to be throwing in. I'll probably make a video on doing that because these are internal injectors on these guys, if you guys weren't aware of that. And that's a pretty big job. You got to take pretty much everything on top of the motor, on the sides off, pop the valve covers off, and then you can get to the injectors. So that's probably going to be my biggest mechanic job that I've ever done. I just did a head job on a Toyota 2RZ motor. That went pretty good, but I know that's a lot simpler than one of these guys. So I plan on making a video showing you guys my struggles that I hopefully don't endure, but I know are inevitable. So you guys can be looking out for that. And then I'm gonna be posting some videos just cleaning this guy up, really. Like I said, fender flares, mirrors. Definitely need some new headlight and tail lights on this guy because they are atrocious. I want to keep the chrome grille, but I'm open to your guys' opinions on what I should do here. I'm thinking about keeping the chrome, just getting a new one, and blacking that out to go with the black. And then the chrome will accent the chrome caps and the door handles and possibly the wheels that I end up throwing on it. I also want to get new fog lights. I want to cut and buff the truck just to see how good a shape the paint actually is in. See if I burn through any of the clear coat, if it's thin. And if I do, I'm looking at getting one of those inflatable paint booths so I can throw this guy in it and repaint stuff if I have to. I'm planning on redoing the hood because when they paint matched that, they didn't do a great job. I mean, it looks pretty good, but there's just some spots where you can tell that they did a shortcut job and cheap job. It wasn't a premium paint job. Underneath of it's a little gross looking. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video of this thing and show you guys what a 23-year-old truck with 86,000 miles looks like. I want to say thank you for watching this video. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and that like button. It would be much appreciated. I'm gonna have videos coming soon on doing stuff to the truck. Nothing's gonna happen too fast just because everything costs so much money nowadays. But I would really like to get this truck, you know, when people see it driving down the road, they're like, dang, that is a very clean truck. That's my goal with the truck. I just want to make it look clean. I don't want to do anything flashy or fancy or anything like that. I just want to have this thing be in the best possible shape that it could be in, just extremely clean. And yeah, that's my goal. So like I said, I'm going to be making some videos on it. I have mirrors on the way and headlights on the way. I want to get these fender flares ripped off here this week and start sanding those down and painting those. So I will make a video of my process doing that. And honestly, if there's no marks under the flares, I might just keep them off and cut and buff the whole truck, see how it looks. But if there's marks, I'll probably just paint match them, throw them back on. And then, you know, if I ever get the paint booth, do all the work, get the whole thing sanded down and just paint the whole thing a different color. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you later.